outcome to that match could have been slightly different if he actually had just gone Marth a little bit earlier.
That's right. And not only that, but like you got to come down to, oh, speak of the devil, or speak of the witch, we got two of them sitting down right now. Salem against Mistake. We're going to cut right into this match. Actually, it is winners finals here at Shine 2018.
I think it's very fitting that Salem's here in Massachusetts just because of the fact that we're just 30 minutes away from Salem. The witch trial is happening just only 30 minutes away from here.
Now they're happening. Now they're happening right here now. It's a whole different era of witch trials, though. You got two witches here. Only one will emerge victorious, of course. It's going to be, again, Bayonetta versus Bayonetta. Can I get Nintendo back on the line? I got to bring that direct line back up again, Vicky. Let's see. Can you actually, while we're doing this, Vicky, you want to do an illustration of Bayonetta versus Bayonetta on the drawing board?
Oh, that would take me literally 2 seconds.
All right, go for it. Anyway. I'll hold it down real quick.
Here you already see the patience displaying from Salem as we saw from the very last time he was playing Tweak. The constant run up, roll back that we also saw being displayed from Light himself, and drifting to the ledge instead, trying to see what his opponent's going to overcommit to do.
Yeah, that's right. And like you said, Vicky, you hit the nail on the head. The patient play from... Okay, made it back. Okay, good. So the patient play from Salem, I mean, you can see him charging the neutral B. He goes for a lot of stage spikes, too, as well in these matchups, trying to catch his friends kind of sleeping a little bit on that option for Bayo. She has so many options in this game that you kind of forget about maybe some of the more baseline ones. But here we see, sorry, Vicky's working on her art, right? Oh, okay. That's great. Hopefully we can cut to us in between these games and kind of, I think Vicky did a good job illustrating, a little bit of what Bayonetta Dittos look like. Anyway, so we're seeing, again, where is Salem, Vicky? If you had to take a guess, you're looking down for 2 seconds. Where do you think Salem's going to be when you look back up?
Salem, in general, is just going to be looking to try to get a good amount of ledge pressure right here, platform pressure to Mistake. Mistake repping the Mute Ace tag as well.
That's right.
I'm definitely going to think that's what Mute stands for, especially since they're really good friends.
Yeah, and shout out to Mute. Mute is actually a super sick player, too.
Yeah, also plays Bayonetta. Great bats within right there, but Salem avoiding that up smash, trying to contest it with the down air instead.
Yeah, the down air, but you know what? That was a good reaction from Mistake. He teched it and able to get a punish too. But here we see Salem. I'm telling you, he looks like the Bayo Ditto master right now. The way he's playing this matchup is so good. Getting not the sour spot of that back there, though. Had he sweet spot on that, it would have been a KO. And giving
the double power shield right there, but he didn't get anything off of it instead because Mistake was able to space himself properly, get out of that bad situation. He does get forward thrown. Great DI coming from Mistake. He still managed to survive, and AB Kid back into the ledge. Does not want to try to contest Salem, being aggressive on the stage, but that forward throw is going to take the very first stock of the set.
Yeah, he just used it so it was a tiny bit stale, so that pummel thrown in there just put Mistake at the perfect percentage right there. Now we're seeing Salem go. If he's not in the ledge, he's going to be on the platform, so you can see him doing that rising ABK, catching his Bayo brethren a lot in the air. Very good stuff. Oh, that's good.
I like the use of that witch time right there. He purposely lingered on the top platform of Battlefield, so that way he could bait Salem to try to contest him up there, allowing him to turn the situation in his favor. Here's that heel slide that you were talking about, Hazmat, that Mistake loves to do, carries it with triple fair.
Nice, okay, waiting out the air dodge, able to get something there, still had the triple jump ready. You could see him use the 2 witch twists, but he still had another one in there. Another jump, that is, not another witch twist, imagine that. But anyway, there we go, that's the bait that we're looking for right there. We saw Tweak do a very similar thing, trying to bait out Salem into using the jump ABK. You see him have a lot of success with it, but Mistake is shutting it down early here in game 1.
Yeah, that's why you see him using the bullets to try to catch his jump as well.
Nice little conversion, and that's going to do it, actually. A little bit of a surprise right there. I don't think Mistake was DIing that one properly. ABK right through Mistake, able to connect with a very powerful back air. Very well played there by Salem. I'm saying, he really does look like the Bayo Ditto master right now, Vicky.
Yeah, Salem is feeling pretty confident in general. I mean, we did see how he had lost to Mistake at Super Smash Con, taking 7th place. So Salem was out for revenge here.
That's right. But last time, Salem can only get 1 game. He only has 1 game right now, so do not count Mistake out by any means. One of the deadliest Bayonettas that we do have here at the end of Smash 4's lifespan. Oh, okay. That's actually a really tricky situation because you know both of them are both thinking like, all right, witch twist, but if I witch twist, he can witch time, and if I witch time, he might wait. So both of them kind of just trying to play the best hand that's dealt to them in that tricky situation.
As well as like bats within, putting you in the bad position just in case. But Salem, seeing as Mistake loves to heel slide of the neutral, manages to witch time. Unfortunately, not getting much off of it though.
Nice run up and grab too, as we've seen. Salem likes, you know, he goes for the run up grab, get the bread and butter. not trying to like overcomplicate it. You know what I mean? He's playing the matchup very straightforward, which is really good. And I feel like that's kind of where he's outplaying these other Bayos. He's just waiting for the better option to happen. It's very, very good gameplay.
The double down tilt clanking right there, but Mistake actually reacting a little bit faster, getting that grab, keeping Salem off stage.
Okay, rinse and repeat here. We got the witch twist off the ledge again and again.
I like the high recovery from Salem. Any lower, and he probably could have lost his stock there coming from the ledge pressure that Mistake was applying.
Ooh, okay, I like the neutral B right there, trying to charge up a little bit, trying to scare Mistake, but Mistake not having any of it, and instead gets a neutral B of his own, almost taking his stock.
Got fair into up tilt and the back air. Okay, but that was fantastic DI coming from Mistake.
Yeah, it's a good mix-up that Salem keeps going for, too. A lot of Bayos look for the up air right there, and instead he's going for the back air, trying to catch him snoozing on the DI, and instead of back air trade. What?
That was great positioning, too, for Salem in particular. He was just way closer to the ledge, and he recognized if he got the back air trade, it would definitely be in his favor.
Yeah, and you can definitely see where the meta has gone with this character against herself. Hold on. Is he going to go for something else? Yeah, he had time. Okay, might as well finish off your plate right there. Good job by Mistake, clearing out that stock from Salem. But the thing is, you see these Bayos going a lot for witch time off stage, and then not looking for the down smash or anything, because Bayo has amazing recovery, but looking for a down air instead, which spikes just a little bit harder. A really, really good option.
Yeah, especially the very tip of that heel right there. There's the triple fair, and Salem recognizing the bats within, setting himself up perfectly to take, to take Mistake all the way up to the top here.
Super clean right there. You know, we said it before, you know, we were talking about how Salem, you know, he might not have the most creative combos, but he was showing a lot of creativity right there in order to trip up Mistake, a player who knows this character very, very well in order to mix up his DI. That was really, really well played by Salem. He's going up 2-0 against Mistake.
Yeah, and we're going back to Town and City. I know we started off on Battlefield, but the double Town and City pick, obviously, when you play the same character, you're going to pick the stages that benefit you both the same. We are already starting off pretty strong. We're so used to seeing Salem play very patiently, going up for that run-up grab, but instead starting to open up this very third game a little bit more aggressively.
There you go. That was a great series of baits right there from Mistake. You see him pushing Salem in the disadvantage even more, waiting it out, getting a nair too. Very good stuff. But Salem, I mean, if he's not running up and jumping an ABK, oh, hold on, that's it.
Using the platform to his advantage as well, turning such a bad situation into a way better one. Shout out to Mistake for that, recognizing the situation.
Yeah, some of the best up airs in the business. Oh, goodness. It certainly is It is the witching hour out here, that's for sure. Double witch time coming at each other. Just craziness.
They know where we are right now.
Back throw on the platform. Oh, he tried to reset him, actually, because that actually does jab reset, so. Here we go. Mistake. Oh, boy. Yep, that's going to be a stock. That's the thing. Dude, he goes for that downward angle ABK a lot to extend his combos, which is really, really creative. But as you can see, if you whiff that ABK, you can definitely lose a stock if you put yourself off stage.
Yeah, you have to keep track of where you're going to be landing as well on stage. And that Bats within helping out Salem. He got that first jab, but recognized what direction the platform was going. Said just cut his conversion a little bit too short there. It's the up tilt. And gets the back hit of up air as well. Bats within really helping Mistake land back onto the stage safely though. Setting the situation in his favor. Salem does not jump.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, good call out right there, Vicky. Mistake was looking for a jump ABK, which only would have caught Salem if he SDI'd up or if he had jumped in that situation.
He would have been dead.
Yeah, that's actually how he ended the buzz yesterday. Got the 0 death on it.
He meant to turn around. He meant to turn around and get the down smash there. You're talking about how they usually want to go for the down air instead, but Mistake was looking for a down air. Down smash there.
A little bit of balloon interference as well. Kind of tripping up the combo from Salem. Let's see what we got here. Power shields, grab, down throw, follow up is an up air, but the Bats within gonna save a life. Oh, the reverse hit of the up air. That was genius. That was genius.
The Bats within was so good too. Set him up perfectly for that position as well.
That was character knowledge, 100%. You could see Mistake knew exactly what he needed to do right there. That up air was definitely an option that I think many other players would have missed, because that was the full reach of that and the back side of it. It looks like we're going to go. This is definitely Salem's stage. He loves the survivability. The blast zone's extended far from the stage. He's going to want to live as long as he can. He says, you know what? You might be able to sprint. You might be able to... Oh, they're both so bold.
Yeah,
oh, that's
they both
so
did
scary.
it at the very same time, too.
Well, Mistake did it right out of the gate in Game 4. He only shot one time, though, because you got to watch out, because you can witch time that pretty much from back distance.
Yeah,
so.
because you were mentioning earlier the bullets are basically connected to Bayonetta.
Exactly. Okay, nice. And again, I mean, that's like a good Bayonetta combo. It's nothing insane, but, you know, Salem keeps it nice and simple and easy. And look at that, already 75% on Mistake.
Gets the up tilt, trying to pressure the shield right underneath the platform. And a double air dodge, though, coming from Mistake. Has to watch out for that forward smash. Salem only taking 9% here.
See what Salem does here. I know he
tries to get the ledge trump instead. No, not going to take it. Mistake actually just jumping out of that situation. But that front tilt down air, okay.
Yeah, I love it. I love it, actually. You see Zach do that a lot, too. It's kind of one of his things.
And if you get the very tip of the heel, you could actually die pretty early from that.
Okay, this up tilt could be, it's a very good party starter. He calls out the upwards SDI. Oh, he goes for the up air, looking for, I don't know what option, some sort of offense, but either way.
Aggressive landing there, actually. That's why he tried to land with the witch time.
Nice little grab there from Salem, trying to keep Mistake in the disadvantage. Doesn't want him to take off with anything. That is going to shield poke, kicking Bayonetta with their own heel, kind of, actually, on the other side.
Salem's trying to make his way back into the stage. He is only at 62%, but we definitely know against this character there is no such thing as a lead. And the power shield again, we keep noting it, but my goodness, for both of these players, especially from the down tilts, I love how they tried doing down tilt at the same time as well earlier.
This is the crazy thing. If you look at Salem, like the reason he's going to the ledge and the reason it's working out so well for him is because of that runoff ABK.
Yeah.
Thank you, Salem. That's exactly what I was looking for, actually. Here we go. Up B there. I believe it's 2-2 right now, no?
It's actually 2-1 now.
Oh, it is 2-1. Okay, my mistake. Here we go.
Did you see how far it scooped him up from the very bottom of the platform? That could have almost been it, and actually Salem trying to catch Mistake's landing. He could have tried to actually turn around and get him on the platform instead there.
And that would have been a mistake for, that would have been a problem for Mistake too, because he was charging it a little bit so that if he had seen the witch time, would have been it. Fair. Let's see what we got here.
Great awareness, knowing that Salem was just going to roll towards the ledge, try to go for a more defensive option since he is at 122%. He does have another stock though.
Back air again. I feel like we're seeing him get that sour spot a lot. It's definitely making a big difference. Mistake holding onto his hat. If he takes a stock, he's got a chance, but that's going to be a down throw. Not enough.
Not going to be enough. Maybe trying to get him with the bullets, trying to clip him from doing ABK back onto the stage. That back air going to connect, and that's going to be Salem's very first stock of this game for...
Yeah, that's exactly what Mistake needed to. It's tied up now, and he is working with Rage Bayo, but you can see Salem. Okay. I think they're trying to bait. So here's like the... Oh, hold on. Okay.
Yeah, just make it back, yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna see Salem not.
Oh!
No! He felt like a brick right there. He went all the way to the bottom. He's like, look how far I can recover from though. It's just showing off really. Forward throw.
Let me show you how great my character is at recovering.
Can you do this actually? It's like the Mia Hamm Michael Jordan commercial, you know?
There, taking him off to the side, and Salem taking a pretty convincing set over Mistake. Something quite the opposite of what we saw at Super Smash Con.
That's right, and I mean, you could see it, and Salem, such a smart player and such a veteran of the scene, he understood that his bracket was probably going to be full of this Bayonetta Ditto, something that's kind of given him trouble in the past, and you can see he's definitely done his homework. He's implemented a new strategy in terms of, you know, being the most Salem that he can be, sitting back, not only making use of his patented runoff ABK, but the neutral B as well in order to scare his opponents, try to do something, landing nice, simple combos, getting the damage on there, and hitting his conversions when he needs to. Very well played. Salem, winner side, grand finals.
Sometimes doing nothing is the best option, and I feel like I see that a lot coming from Salem, although he plays a character like Bayonetta where she seems like a very explosive character. You could recognize that sometimes he just waits in shield, waits out to see where his opponent is going to go in terms of positioning-wise on the platforms. You mentioned that he loves Battlefield for a reason, using the platforms to his advantage to bait out his opponents. We notice how he loves lingering on the top platform, especially to try to bait out his opponents, to try to convincingly take him, oh, maybe you could try to take me up here, but if you don't, I could just witch twist you instead, maybe get a witch time in there as well.
Speaking of witch twist, I think you did a little illustration of us saying, you know, this is Vicky's artistic
the Bayo Dittos.
Recreation of a Bayonetta Ditto.
See their hairs?
their hairs?
Their hair.
It's like two pigtails, you know?
It's like, yeah, one has one ponytail. I tried to do short hair in the other one, but then the witch twist.
I don't know if you can see the detail in there, but there are full stick figurines hidden among that mess of hair. So very well done by Vicky Kitty.
That's what Smash 4 is.
That's where we are right now, I gotta say.